Hey team, Erin O'Keefe here. I think we are on video number 6. This video is going to be solely about prospecting. Prospecting is finding people that you are going to be introducing eventually to your product or your opportunity, okay? And obviously the more people that you talk to, the better. This is a numbers business. I don't want to say numbers game because we're dealing with human lives here. We're not gaming them, but this is a numbers business. This is the more people you talk to, the better you get at building relationships, the more likely they are with ordering from you or becoming a business partner, right? So if you're only working with a handful of people and you're not working in abundance, we are going to start changing that, okay? So you have to be doing a certain, I'm going to be going over what we're going to have to be doing actually. Okay, so prospecting. If you are new to Plexus, everyone is your prospect. We don't ever want to judge. You never know who needs it, who needs the opportunity, who needs the product. I would be sharing, and I did when I started, with anyone with a pulse, okay? Obviously you want to do it authentically and lovingly, but very excitedly too. When I started, I felt so good. I wanted to tell the whole world. So if you're new to Plexus and you're new to this business and this opportunity, the whole world, all your friends, you want to be telling everyone, okay? And don't be afraid or shy, just be confident. These products literally change lives. If you've been around a while, excuse me, if you've been around a while and you feel like, wow, I've talked to all my friends, I've talked to all my family, I'm tapped out. That is where we have to start changing that mentality. You are not, because there are humans walking around on this planet that you can change their lives. So you have to get to them. You have to know them. You have to be building your social media network all the time. So adding friends on Facebook. Don't just randomly send friend requests to random people. I'm going to teach you a few ways that you can add people, okay? I add new Facebook friends every year when my kids start a new grade. There's new parents in my group. We have parent groups for every class, and that's where I find some new people to talk to. I don't go right away and start talking about Plexus with them either. I do a lot of things first. Relationships first and foremost. But anyways, you can start new activities. There's groups on Facebook for your interest. If you're in, doesn't matter what you're into. You could be into Instapot. You could be into running. You could be into CrossFit. Whatever your interests are, go find those groups. They're out there. Don't start sending friend requests to people in those groups, okay? You want to be interactive in there. You want to build relationships. Then send a friend request, and then, you know, start engaging them on their wall and not talk about Plexus yet. You want to be really strategic of how you share and when you share, okay? So again, if you're new, everyone is a prospect. If you've been around a while, you got to go find people, okay? We don't want to have a scarcity mentality. You want to have an abundance mentality. You got to go where they are and develop relationships. You want to use for posting, you still want to use that 10-4-1 method I talk about, 10 lifestyle posts that show your brand, who you are. This is a week, 15 posts a week. 4 curiosity posts, maybe it's a before and after with not even mentioning Plexus. So your new audience members, your new Facebook members go message you and say, oh my goodness, what is this? What is this person doing? Okay, then you have new prospects there. And then 1 power post a week where you mention Plexus and kind of blast it. You want to stand out as an expert in your brand, not in your company, in your brand. So if your brand is horses, if your brand is travel, whatever you are, you kind of want to stand out. Credibility plus likability equals visibility. I hope I'm making sense. I know I'm saying a lot of different things. So you want to get people to, basically the bottom line, you want to get people to tune into your page. I had one girl, listen, I think my Facebook lives are like average, subpar. I had one girl tell me, my Facebook friend, she's like, I just binged watched you tonight. I was like, really? I could think of other better things to do, but thanks. But the point is, she tuned into my page because she knew that I had some things to say and maybe she was interested in them. Again, I already said you need abundance of people, abundance mode, not scarcity mode. When you do start developing relationships with people that you're adding, obviously these are new Facebook friends, you know, go to Messenger and say, be honest, be genuine. You don't want to be like, you know, fake ever. You want to, you know, oh my goodness, I love the picture of your kid, or maybe they're on vacation. Can you tell me you know, did you work with a travel agent, or tell me your favorite thing about that trip you just went on. But really go to them and start asking them questions. People are generally narcissistic and love to talk about themselves. So the more questions you ask, the more it shows how you're interested in them, okay? And you're not bringing up puckus at this time. You're just developing a relationship. So when is the right time to transition? When, well, a few things. Maybe you learned something about them because of their Facebook post. Maybe they posted that they just had a migraine. So we're talking about transitioning them from Facebook friend to the Plexus Success page, okay? Maybe they commented on one of your posts, your curiosity posts, or you know, one of your direct posts. Maybe they commented on it and said they want more info. Maybe you're sending out samples and they said they wanted a sample. That's when you start transitioning. Maybe they show that they had a need. Maybe they complained about weight loss or whatever. So what I would do there is say, you know, whatever, Sally, you know, I saw your post on migraines. I know this might sound crazy to you, but I work with a company that can really help you with your migraines. Is there any way that I can add you to our online community and show you some of my personal friends that have, you know, felt better just by taking some all-natural supplements? Saying something like that, and then you add, if you get their permission, you add them to the page, and that's where you do the add tag message, okay? You tag them in posts, you go search migraines or whatever it is, you tag them, and then you message them right away and say, you know, Sally, I just tagged you in 3 different posts. These are my personal friends. I don't know your interest level or if you are willing to try, but I know in my heart that these products will change your life, okay? Belief is so important, pouring your belief onto others. You know, if you don't have that strong belief, you can borrow some of mine. But I always say if 1% of doubt, you're out. I'm sorry. Truth, we want you guys to have full belief in these products. We've seen time and time again they work. Okay, so you don't want to wait too long. You don't want to wait like 2 years to transition them. But you want to figure out their need and then show them. Be like a doctor. Use a doctor approach. You want to identify their symptoms. You want to diagnose their symptoms, and then you want to be able to solve their problems. And luckily, with our products and what we offer, we can do all that. Pretty cool. You can start, you know, another relationship builder is leaving voice messages for people. I talked about that. Just continue to build relationships non-stop. I'm telling you, it doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to win someone's trust that you just sent a Facebook message. You know, you just got them as a Facebook friend. It might take 6 months to a year. But if you work hard to love on them and build a relationship with them, you know, it's going to come along a little bit faster. So you don't want to take, you know, a year to 2 to transition them to Plexus Success, but you also don't want to do it when you don't really know them, because that's just being a marketer. That's not being a human. Remember, we're humans first, marketers second, right? You want to think about being a solution solver, not a salesperson. So basically, you just want to get good at this. You want to get good at these things. You want to get good at prospecting. Next video, we're going to talk about, you know, inviting people to take a look at your products, but really prospecting is first. Prospecting is people. You need people to work with nonstop. And again, it takes months sometimes to get them enrolled, but if you're constantly doing this, if you're constantly adding Facebook friends, if you're constantly building relationships, you're going to see a constant stream of people coming into your business. And that's where we talk about the power of 3, or even better, the power of 5, okay? So those top enrollers in the company are people that are really good at relationships, that are constantly building relationships and adding people to Plexus Success. And one day I will learn how to say it. All right, so that's prospecting. We're going to be working on invite, follow up, close in the next video. And then I think we're almost done with our series. So I hope you guys have a better grasp of prospecting and that you are always looking for new people to engage with on Facebook, okay? Let me shut this recording up and I will see you in the next video.